hadn't talked about. I have to talk about the other one. See now, I really just wish Sam's Club would come up with more than one size because by the time I get across the parking lot from Sam's Club to Walmart, yeah, I need another icy. But anyway, so it's still based on mental health, like I was discussing too, because all of these things that I'm dealing with the kids, I do have to balance my own mental health in order to do so. Thank you. Um, So for me, I tell you, if you have any mental health issues, if you have depression, if you have mood swings that happen too often and you can't determine what it is, talk to somebody. Start with your PCP. Um, if you can't tell a friend, or a family member, start with your PCP and tell them about what's going on. I'm not saying that everything is resolved with medication, but me personally, took all the steps prior to leading up to medication. I went to therapy, I journaled, I prayed, I talked in my circle, and then my anxiety and things just started to really rise due to what was going on in my life. And it got to a point where I couldn't live. Like when I say I couldn't live, I was afraid to come out of my house. I didn't eat. Like, and y'all know how much I cook and everything. You can pretty much assume how much I like to eat also. Um, to the point where I had lost 17 pounds in 1 month. So that's how much I wasn't. I actually ended up losing a job behind this same situation because I would be at work and start having panic attacks. And I'm constantly running to the bathroom. And at the time, I was a claims adjuster. So I was supposed to be, taking calls, talking to clients and, stuff like that. But they could never find me because I'm in the bathroom, deep breaths, trying to figure out what's going on with my life, right? So that's what I say. Definitely talk to somebody. Nobody deserves to live like that. And even if you're somebody that is very spiritual, the way I had to tell myself, and I say this only because I tried to talk to my family members, gotta seatbelt my phone again. I tried to talk to family members. It ain't gonna work, y'all. It ain't gonna work, whatever. I tried to talk to family members, but some of my family members were too deep into their faith. And what I mean, I don't mean that in a disrespectful way, but in a way where they believe that prayer is the absolute resolution to everything. I'm not saying that prayer does not work. However, the way I had to explain to those family members, if you believe that God created people and you believe that you're supposed to go to the pastors and things like that at the head of the church, and they're supposed to be, interceding in our connection to getting to God, then why is it that you don't believe that God could have created these people known as therapists or these people known as doctors to provide this medication for us when what's happening to us on the earthly side is inhibiting us on the spiritual? So once I got past that with them, baby, I met the most, just one of the best experiences in the world. At some point, it just felt like she was my friend. Granted, she never got, unprofessional with me or anything like that. It was just like I looked forward to talking to her. I looked forward to bringing everything to her. Like, hey, let me tell you what I'm going through. Be a fact without overwhelming my place to be in. Because some people that I do talk to, they are like, you got to let that go. Let him be a man. Let him do what he gonna do. Okay, Walmart. Now this little jacket kind of cute. Y'all see that? Okay. Don't tempt me with a good time. Cause baby, look, real quick. But anyway, child that needs to be reached. We know it is his story and the things that we've gone through with him happen for basic necessities and things like that because he's out here living a life that doesn't even align with any of the teachings that I've, provided up until this point. But shoes and clothes, you just don't look well kept. And it's because you want to do things your way. You rather not be in my house just so you can do whatever it is you want to do. But when you're doing what you want to do, you're struggling. When you're doing what you want to do, you're hungry. Phone bill not paid, like just unnecessary things that should not be happening, that a child shouldn't be going through, especially a child that has a parent that is fully active, fully engaged, working and everything else. Like there's just no reason for those things. And it's a hard place to be in because you can't tell him anything. Anything you try to talk to him about, he already got all the answers. I know about this. I hadn't been there before. Oh, and the one I hate the most. Oh, well, I Googled. Well, if you fucking Googled, what you asked me for? But then to come back, well, Google said, but I was wondering what you think. Like, what's the point? And then for me to tell you something, and then you come back later. I'm sorry, y'all, 'cause I'm looking for him some work shoes. And then that's one thing I will give him. It says very bad connection. So I don't know if we're gonna stay connected for too long. But um I will give it to him that he definitely picked up on his mama's work ethic. That he has. Okay, well these are all women's shoes, so that would explain. Um the women ones are definitely cuter than the men's. That sucks. Um let's see. But I will give him that work ethic and everything, he definitely sticks up with that. Okay, oil and slip resistant. That's perfect. That's exactly what I need. Um now I just need to find his size. You gotta take into consideration what it is that I'm saying to you, or even try to process, like, hear what I'm saying, process what I'm saying, and then actually do something with what I'm providing you. It makes it really hard for me when you come to me and you're in need. Because a part of me is like, well, damn, I've been saving you for so long. How can I finally teach you the lesson? But at the same time, you want to not necessarily, I don't want you to go through none of the shit that I had to go through to get to where I'm at. You're making it harder for yourself. So it's like him when I it is